a great victory. One of the proud moments for all Indians, defeating 14 times Thomas Cup winner by dominating and winning by 3-0. Really, our players deserve a bow from us. Guidance of under the another PM, Narendra Modi ji, India has become a powerhouse of sports. It's a history created. Today will take इंडियन बैडमिंटन ए लॉन्ग वे और भी बहुत दूर जाना है इंडियन बैडमिंटन को और पूरा भारतवासी की ओर से 130 करोड़ जनता की ओर से बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं सभी खिलाड़ियों को।
Sir, as Sports Ministry has just announced a 1 crore cash award, sir, and we've seen how in the past Olympics also India has bettered its tally. Like, how do you see the sports initiatives and the infrastructure initiatives your government has taken for these sports persons, and how it's impacting their performances at an international level, and how can we further boost it so that India is a primary contender for all the tournaments across sports?
I've lost that connection, but Shaurya, if you can still hear us, talk to us about this great feat of Team India, because this is not a small win, as you rightly said. How is it really going to boost the morale of the sports persons really across the world, because this has definitely set a benchmark for thousands of aspirants across the country.
Absolutely, it's not just Thomas Cup's victory of India here. We've seen India shine in the previous edition of Olympics, where we gave one of our best performances. So since that period, we have seen across the sports in multiple contingents where India has been shining. And today's victory is also going to be a reminder of how India is a primary contender for all the sports, regardless of the location. And just we know the gravity of this victory. As 5 previous editions, we saw different teams winning it. Nobody was able to defend the title here, and still, en route the final, they also defeated previous champions here, and they finally defeated a 14-time champion, Indonesia. So we can understand that how just the singles and doubles contenders have been shining, and this will only elevate India's representation in badminton, but it also motivate other sports persons in other fields, as the Union Ministry is also taking initiatives to further bolster the infrastructure, and the players are shining through across the world. It's not just in India but outside, and this will only elevate India's performances at international level, particularly Olympics and badminton. As we have seen today, the men's team has shown, and we have seen multiple times Olympic medal winner PV Sindhu also shining. So this is going to be a very strong morale booster for both men's and women's badminton game, and India, no matter which contingent it is, no matter which format it is, whether it's singles or doubles, India will remain a strong contender, and it will be winning multiple medals, it will be winning multiple tournaments, regardless of the tournament, team and the stage it faces.
Well, absolutely, Shaurya. As we speak, talk to us about the infrastructure, the facilities that we have seen over the past few years. If we talk about several initiatives by the government as well that have only, given the right platform to the sports person to not just, practice, but also making sure that we have enough infrastructure facilities to make sure we reach that benchmark.
Yes, as we've seen in the past couple of years, there have been various schemes by the government that have been introduced to fund the players, and a lot of infrastructural elevation also has happened. For example, there is a top scheme which boosts and motivates the youngsters to perform. There are certain budgetary allocations that have recently increased, and this will only ensure the enhanced performances of the players, because it's not just the hard work of the players, it's also the infrastructure with which they are being provided where they can shine. In the past, we've seen the players did not have as many as tools, as many as facilities, but now they have just been increased, and the center is intending to further increase and elevate their performances so that it can provide the requisite formalities and facilities to the players so that they can shine at an international level, as we've seen it today. We've seen the major impact at multiple tournaments it's very clear with today's victory that India is not just a cricket-obsessed nation. No matter which sport it is,
Yes.
whether it's javelin throw, whether it's a team sport of hockey, whether it's badminton, you name the sport and India will shine. That's the message that has gone with today's victory. So it's the combination of the players' hard work, the adequate facilities that they face in terms of infrastructure, and the coordination and the team effort that we have seen today. And now with today's victory at Thomas Cup, this morale has been boosted for other sports persons also who are acknowledging this massive victory of the country, and this will only keep elevating.
Well, absolutely, Shaurya. And like you rightly said, that there is a common notion that one tends to associate India only with cricket. So there we have the Indian team proving that it's not just cricket. There are other arenas as well. And now we have in badminton field as well, where Indian team has proven its mettle.
Absolutely. We've seen in individual and team sports that India is only shining, and we can only see with the enhanced performances of the players that no matter which team they face, whether they're defending champions, whether they're multiple time champions, in cases of Indonesia and Denmark, they will only perform and outperform them. And with Kidambi Shrikant's victory, the doubles victory today, it's very clear that no matter which format of the game they face in, no matter which facility or no matter which venue they are playing in, they will be shining. So it's not a regular phenomenon. With what we have achieved, this is a historical win, and how they're going to perform at Olympics is they've set the bar very high, and they are likely to perform extremely well with this win as they're motivated, and they're motivating the rest of the country to further shine in other sports as well.
Well, absolutely, Shaurya. And while we see that euphoria that has gripped, of course, after India won the Thomas Cup, let me also read out some of the Twitter reactions we have right now. We have JP Nadda, who's also tweeted saying that this historic maiden victory for the Indian men badminton team in the Thomas Cup will always be remembered, celebrated, and will inspire an entire generation of sports persons for years to come. Congratulations to all the players and best wishes to them all for the future. So JP Nadda as well as S. Shankar, be it Kiran Rijiju, who has also lauded the team for the massive victory. Then we have other ministers as well, sports persons, of course. Anurag Thakur, the sports minister, also tweeting saying congratulations to Indians men's badminton teams for winning the Thomas Cup. This extraordinary feat with successive victories over Malaysia, Denmark and Indonesia calls for matching honour by the nation. And of course, the Prime Minister lauding the team as well and congratulating it on its great feat. So yes, reactions galore of people congratulating the team